Welcome to the first score of 2022. A lot of great high school basketball action on the hardwood tonight, including a rivalry at Wharton Fieldhouse, but that rivalry taking back seat to a very emotional night.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people know about it, but Derek Lindauer did pass away over the weekend. Visitation funeral this week, and he touched a lot of lives along the way, both at Moline and United Township. Very ironic that the two teams meet up tonight.
Absolutely, and of course we're selling DL t-shirts, so we snagged one. These are smalls. So that's why
it fit just fine, right?
Especially right after the holidays. So, but obviously an emotional night. And before the game, Wharton Fieldhouse PA announcer and brother-in-law John Bradley addressed the crowd.
Kevin and I went to Luther College, where it meant something positive to wear a big L on your hat. We all deal with loss differently, but here's what I'm going to do. From now on, when I announce a game at Browning Field, or Holmgren Field, or here at Wharton Fieldhouse, I'm going to make an L with my thumb and forefinger and raise it up to let Derek know that I'm thinking about him. Y'all can join me if you wish. We now ask you to share with his family and friends in a moment of silence in honor of Coach Derek Lindauer.
An emotional night for sure. Everyone honoring Derek Lindauer. To the game itself, it was a big matchup between Moline and UT. Both teams wearing Team Lindauer shirts, uniting rivals over a very common and good cause. First quarter, UT grabs the lead. Makai Johnson with the pretty attack right there. It was a 2-point UT lead. Kyle Taylor finds Brock Harding, beautiful reverse lay-in. We're tied at 4 early on. More from the Panthers. It's Johnson again with a friendly roll on the road at Wharton Fieldhouse. Those friendly runs over there. UT back up by 2. But it was Moline answering in the first quarter. Rob Pulliam with a nice bounce of his own at home. That gave Moline a 1-point lead. They led by 4 after 1. They're up 13 at the half. To the third quarter we go. It's Jasper Ogburn catching and scoring inside. And just like that, the lead is up to 17. And then as time winds down in the third, it's Kyle Taylor, sights, shoots, bullseye. It's a 20-point lead for Moline after the third quarter. They go on and cruise in this one, 62-42, or 46, your final score. Let's hear from an emotional Moline team.
Well, you know, how big an impact he had on so many people, you could just feel it in here. And so, you know, we talked about one of the way to honor him is by playing the game right and playing the game to the best of your ability. And I really think he would appreciate that. And it doesn't change anything that he's gone too darn soon. But I hope his family knows how much influence he had on so many people, including me, who he didn't have to give the time of day to.
You know, a lot of people were close to DL, and me personally, I was close to him, and so a lot of people were going to come into this game with emotion, and we knew they were going to have some emotion just because he was their coach, and so we just knew we had to match that from the jump. And I mean, I thought we did that early. We got to keep getting better because it's a long season and a lot of stuff's going to happen, and it's going to be a fun 3 months to see who comes out on top.
A big win for Moline, who's still chasing a few teams in the standings. 2 of those teams hooking up at Rock Island. Rocky and Quincy playing for first place. That is Baker Beal for 3. It's an early lead by Rock Island. Second quarter now tied at 12. It's Beal to Cameron Atkinson for 3. Rock's up by 3. Late third quarter, or second quarter I should say, it's Amarian Nimmers for 2 more. 34-28 Rocktown at the half. Third quarter, it's Nimmers going right to work once again. An 8-point Rocky lead. Later in the third, it's a 1-point game. Termel Akers to Nimmers for 2 more. 47-44 Rocktown. But back comes Quincy in the fourth. It's Bradley Lager to Jeremiah Tolton for 3. Rock's lead down to just 2. Next possession for Quincy, it's Reed O'Brien to Ralph Wires for 3. That gave Quincy the lead, and they'd never give it back. The Blue Devils come to Rocktown and pick up an impressive victory, 61-57, and a really good basketball.
Let's head over to Don Morris, Jim Allman hosting Galesburg. Opening quarter in this one, it's the Pioneers. In transition, Ryan Schmidt off the glass, opening up the game with the jumper, and they're quickly in front. Galesburg answers. Jeremiah Bakers to Condary, the alley-oop. It's tied at 2. Allman Working it around the baseline, they get it to Noah Brinkman. He'll splash in a three. Pioneers grab a 5-4 lead, but Galesburg a little strong on this night. It's Deary flexing his muscles inside, getting another bucket in the paint. Tied at 10 at that point. Checking out a final score. It is Galesburg winning big, 73-32. Now let's head out to Geneseo, rival Sterling, and Geneseo squaring off. Third quarter, Golden Warriors up big. Long rebound. John Paul Schilling with the run out and the layup. 54-28 Sterling. Fourth quarter, Maple Leafs working inside to Nathan Van de Woestijn. Nice little move by the big man, 62-37. More from Geneseo. This time they go outside, and it's Tate Hager. Splash down from three, 62-40. Sterling just too strong. Carter Chance, the nice take to the rim, 65-40. This one goes the way of the Golden Warriors. They win 66-40.
Let's over to the MAC league leader, Pleasant Valley, hosting their rival Bettendorf. And boy, the Bulldogs came to play. Second quarter, Cameron Figs gets the pass inside and curls it in off the window. Bettendorf by one. Later, it's Jayden Taylor. Quick release, buries the three. It's a 4-point Bettendorf lead. PV would respond late in the second quarter. JT Mozowski with the nice bucket inside. The lead back to within two. Then it's Coy Kipper, the steal, and the layup with under a minute to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 17, but with time running down in the first half, it's Caden Wilkins playing beat the buzzer himself, splashing home the three at the buzzer. Bettendorf led by 3 at the half. They led by 1 after 3. Pleasant Valley comes back in the fourth. They win it. They stay perfect in MAC play with a 9-point victory.
Central DeWitt on a 5-game win streak, hitting the road to play Clinton. I'm assuming that was Jerry Burton. Nice little whip zoom out there.
I love Jerome.
They love to play on the road, do the Sabres, and that man right there, Sean Gilbert, doing some work on the inside, 4-0 after his layup. Gibson McEwen, the drive, gets past his defender. He'll use the window effectively. It's 6-3 Central DeWitt. More from the Sabres, up by 4. Matthew Waters gets in the lane, hits a jumper, and then Clinton's Lucas Weiner. He's thinking about getting up and throwing it down. Lays it in. Hey, it all counts as 2 points no matter how you do it. Let's check the final score on this one. There you see it at the first quarter. It goes the way of Central DeWitt. That's 6 in a row for them, 64-49 winners. Big battle Davenport North as North and West square off. It's Mike Lowry. Quick first step, gets baseline, and North has a 6-point lead. More from Lowry. Again, looks like a replay. It's not. Plus the foul, 14-6. West goes to Devin Sanders Howard. He gets that bucket drop, cutting it to 15-8, and then it's Fearless Carruthers taking it strong to the rim. He gets the bucket, 17-10 at that point.
He was fearless for it.
He was fearless taking it to the rim.
Yeah.
This one goes the way of the Wildcats, a 1-point winner over Davenport.
I'm really good at writing scripts. Battle of Davenport Part 2 as Assumption taking on Davenport Central. In transition, check out the defense. Reese Harris says, get out of here. A few minutes later, Central tries it again. Brady Hansen with the steal out of nowhere. He goes back the other way and spins his way in for a pretty bucket in transition. Central looking good, battling the Knights. Then it's Aaron Akers' turn. He'll tip the ball away and head back the other way on defense, turning offense into defense into instant offense. I write scripts. I don't speak very well. Then it's the Knights answering back. Noah Mack finding Jay Costello, who knocks down the trifecta. We'll show you all the damage, show you the final score. It's Assumption winning this one. Good ball game. 58-47, your final score.
Let's go to Riverdale, or to Orion, as Riverdale's off to a great start as they play the Chargers. Brandon Stone was one of our score standouts last week. Hits a three-pointer. The Rams are up big, pulling away, but Orion not backing down at all. Chargers get it into Chase Strope. Nice little bucket off the window. Rams continue to pull away in this one. Brandon Stone, he doesn't only score, he will share the rock. Movement without the ball is huge. Back door is open as Andrew Malone lays it in, and then Malone steps outside. He'll hit the three from the corner pocket. It's good. They're up big, and the Rams cruise to a big win, 69-32.
At the end of the day, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Doesn't matter what we do, it's how we do it. Yes? At the end of the day, what we care about is when people go home, they think, my goodness, those boys in white play hard. Day in, day out, they bust their butt. And I'm telling you right now, you come out and put 4 quarters together, you're going to have some people start to open their eyes. But it's not going to be easy. Don't kid yourself. Not going to be easy. Let people know that you're here to play, and then let's be ready to roll. Okay, let's go. Come on, 3. Go, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go. Let's go. Let's have a night. Let's go.
Thanks to Coach Jason Marquis for going mic'd up for us as Kiwanis looking to maintain its lead in the Three Rivers East, facing Grill Valley. First quarter, scoring playing quick. Adam Johnson stops, pops. That'll knock things up at 4. More from the Storm. Nice little look inside by Carter Salisbury to Nevin Bolin with the short little jumper. Grill Valley on a run, and they're up by 4. On defense, Nico Powell, the steal, pushes the other way. Nice little stop and hop through the lane. 9-8 at that point. Next trip, Boilermakers take the lead. Will Bruno lays it up and in. Kiwanis in front, 10-9 at that point, and this one goes the way of the Boilermakers, 58-43.
Let's head to the LTC, a good matchup between Knoxville and United. Knoxville adding to the lead, time ticking down the first. David Heiss hits the jumper. 14-9 Blue Bullets after 1. Red Storm have something brewing though. In transition, AJ Jenks hits the baseline jumper. Then it's United getting back within a possession. Cormac Flynn with the triple to cut the lead to 3. But the Bullets are on target from downtown as well. Bo Honeycutt with the sweet 3-ball right here. Later, it's a big rebound inside. Battle is won by Knoxville's Braden Downs. He comes up with it for the hoop plus the foul. Blue Bullets take this one. Really close basketball game. 2 good teams. 67-63, your final score. More scores from the area. It's Anawan knocking off rival Weathersfield by 6. Galva falls to West Central. It is Monmouth Roseville winning over Morrison. Hall knocks off, or I should say Newman knocks off Hall. Over back on the Iowa side, Muscatine back on the MAC. It's North Scott winning that one by 32. Comanche, another big victory. We can't wait to catch up with them next week. Wilton beats Tipton big on the road. It's Burlington and Keokuk. Actually, it's West Liberty winning by 5. Northeast goes on the road and picks up a 3-point victory in overtime. And that'll do it. We'll head back out here and let you know that we have reached halftime here on The Score. A lot more to get to. We turn our attention to the ladies next. And, of course, we also have Brian Stocking and the first stockpile stats of the night of 2022. It's must-see TV. You can't miss it. We're back right here on The Score.
Hi, this is Chasen Randall, and when I'm back home, I check out The Score on WQAD.